Yo, what up, everybody? Waiting on my fucking tree connect. I wanted to tell y'all something for the record. I am not a role model. I'm not getting caught up in this goofy shit that y'all talk about. I am somebody with information and giving it away for free. That is all I'm doing. Role models are usually fake ass people anyway. And plus, I don't want to be considered one of your false idols. So you can keep that shit. I don't want that. I do what I do because it's my existence. I'm allowed to do that. You know what I'm saying? As a free American, that's what it is. But anyway, I had a little time on my hands, so I wanted to talk about something. I find it odd that, or I'll just say it like it's stated. How come the East didn't know? Oh shit, I forgot the. Hold on, I'll add it later. How come the East didn't know the West, but they say the West got it all from the East? I don't understand this. Now, this is a good conversation because we're going to dispel all the religious dogma that everybody's dealing with. Nobody really wants to get into true information because they're afraid. They're afraid of this spook thing that's supposed to come down. And I keep telling you, there's too much fucked up things that go on Earth for that to be real. So that's just ignorant to keep following that idea. That ideology is just flawed. It's stupid. What we can say is there are masters on Earth. There are people that have great power, you know what I mean, through money and control, stuff like that. That sounds more sensible. So these people with this great power and great control, they told a story about how everything starts in the East and then people discover the West. I want to understand a few things. So the Portuguese first get over here. They call the people of Americas Negro del Terra. That's what they called them. But they had some slaves on the boat with them when they came. And they were called Negro del Guinea. But in history, they say this Negro does not arrive on American soil until this slave trade happens. But when the white guy gets off the boat with these slaves from Africa, there's already a sign that says Negroes for sale. Excuse me. It's very interesting because it's like it's two languages being used. Excuse me. Negro is Spanish. For sale is English. Excuse me. So this English person is using a Spanish reference. Why? If they're just getting over here, then why are we having to reference them to something Spanish? To me, there's a trick bag going on. Black and whites are not against each other. The African and the European are against the Indian. That's what it is. That's why they put us in this black thing, and they use some Indian lookalikes or original American lookalikes. They use them to lure the American into calling themselves black. But that's not what Negro means. You can say that. You can. But it's an adjective. It's just saying it's a descriptive language. That's all it is. That's all we're using it for. That's not stating who these people are. But they're referenced to what you would call nowadays Africans. That's what the original Indians were referenced to. Then you got the Pan-Africans. See, that means we've been over here first. You cannot credit BC time fucking pyramids that were built over here. You can't credit those. And the people that are supposedly the original people over here, they admit that they didn't build those. So who did? And why is there already some people here when the Portuguese show up? And why are they referencing them as this thing that we're calling Negroes? Why? I don't think the East, and I don't think the East is responsible for a lot of things that they say they are. And I know that all this foul talk about the West, how, they were primitive and they weren't what, and then you study and see all the stuff that was here that was very high tech. It makes you wonder, well, why would they play them people out? Now, some people look at these people that we're calling Indians that are Hispanics and we're saying that that's them. But the growth would show itself. You know what I'm saying? If these were the ones that without the white man, without a crane, was building pyramids and had towns and cities and stuff, if these were really them, then they wouldn't be in such chaos right now. They wouldn't be so dilapidated. They wouldn't be dealing with crime. They wouldn't have all that. That energy would be there. You see how there's supposedly a group that's enslaved and taught ignorant by an ignorant group of people, but once they get free, they build a bunch of towns and cities, 50,000 patents, inventions, all different types of. That's what those people would be doing. They would be doing the same exact thing if they were those people. Why aren't Africans doing that? Africans haven't been, in colonies and all that stuff for years now. So why didn't they hop out and start making 50,000 patents and doing all this different stuff? If we were Hindus from Parat and all that stuff, where's their 50,000 patents? They've been free for a while. Why haven't they changed the game? Remember, you can talk about all these innovations you want. None of them have 50,000. In the golden time of the American, creation and behind enemy lines. There's only one group. That's how we know we're not from Africa. That's how we know that these others are not us. And that's how we know that these Native Americans are not us. Because where's their 50,000 patents? Why haven't they built towns within them reservations? Why are a lot of them broke down? And the only ones that are doing good are these $5 Indians, these casino Indians. Why? It shows itself. You know what I mean? It's not about being racist. It's not about being ignorant. It's about being honest. It shows itself. Motherfuckers think we just doing rituals, just breaking people's chests open on rocks and stuff like that. Who performed the first open heart surgery in the world? The American Negro. Why do we keep doing this? Like, why do we keep doing a lot of shit that shows self-sustainability? It shows self-sustainability. It's the things that they invent, the things that they do. It shows that they've been doing this by themselves for a long time. And it just keeps coming back. It's energy. Why do you think we have all the musical vibrations? And nobody can take that shit from America because it's all from the South. And they keep saying that that's where these Negroes are from, the South. So it's like, okay, well, why did that energy formulate here? Only here. Why is there a group that's been beat, hung, lynched, burned, name switched, paper genocide, all different types of stuff happening? They're still here. If them Jews wouldn't have got out of Germany, they'd been gone. Nigga, we never left Germany. The American Negro never left Germany. They're still here. They still were able to make 50,000 packs. They still were able to do all this type of stuff. They slam dunking and doing all this. But they want to tell this group that they're an immigrant like everybody else, and they're not from here. Everybody's from Africa. How come the East did not know the West, but they say the West got it all from the East? Just like Mississippian, Mohawk, all that different stuff. And then you have, Muhammad and Muhammad and all. This is 7th century AD stuff. How do you guys have that wordplay? How do you have Maya already? MU. Muhammad. How is that there? Yo, all I'm saying is this. They put you over there to take all your shit from over here. They wanted, they created some people from the Siberian becoming Native Americans to the raped Indians becoming Hispanics. They created these groups. They're not real. Why? To hide something. El Negro, old as shit. That's something that they discovered. The conquistadors, when they first came over here, this is something they found already here. It was already here. So it's like the Portuguese call the Brazilian Indians they meet some Negroes, Negro del Terra. Okay, they have a statue over here that they named El Negro. All I'm saying is a lot of these groups didn't exist. You know what I'm saying? There was no India. It's Hindus. They practice Hinduism. You've never heard of somebody saying that the Vedas are a part of Hinduism or Indus Valley. You never hear nobody say that. They say it's Hinduism that they're practicing, and they're Hindus. It's common sense. You know what I'm saying? So they created those. They created the Hispanic. They created the Native American. It's like, why? Why only here did they switch up stuff and create new groups? That's for y'all to figure out. Ghost. Just know some of us is already home and been home.